When you remember the dead, consider yourself one of them. If I get angry, please me, and if you get angry, I'll please you. Otherwise, when we will not be like this, we will split up quickly. The provisions of a person seek him out, just like his death does. Those who keep their tongues wet with the dhikr of Allah will enter paradise smiling. There is neither happiness nor envy for whoever remembers death often. He who feels that he is in need of this life, then he has no life. We ask Allah for a lasting faith, true certainty, beneficial knowledge. Verily, Allah accepts only from those who are al-Muttaqun, pious. If you knew what you are facing after death, you would not eat your meal, nor drink with any appetite. Call upon Allah during your days of ease, so that perhaps He will answer you on your days of hardship. He who remembers death often, then his delight becomes less, and his enviousness of others diminishes. For everything there is a polish, and the polish for the heart is the dhikr of Allah. Silence is a form of wisdom, yet few people practice it. Learn before the knowledge is lifted from you, for, indeed, knowledge is lifted with the death of the scholars. There is no good in this life except for one of two men, a man listening carefully, receiving and holding knowledge, or someone knowledgeable speaking. A good companion is better than loneliness, and loneliness is better than bad companion. The one who calls to goodness is better than the one who is silent, and the silent one is better than the one who calls to evil. Silence is a form of wisdom, yet few people practice it. When you adorn the copies of the Quran and embellish your mosques, destruction will be on you. You will never be pious, a person of taqwa, until you become knowledgeable, and you will never be beautiful with your knowledge until you act by it. You will never be misguided so long as you follow the footsteps of Prophet, peace be upon him. I love three things that are hateful to people. I love poverty, sickness, and death. I love them because poverty is humility, sickness is expiation for sins, and death results in a meeting with Allah. Three makes me laugh, and three make me cry. Those who make me laugh are a person who puts his hopes in this worldly life while death pursues him, a person who is heedless of his Lord while his Lord is not heedless of him, and a person who always laughs while he does not know whether he has pleased Allah or angered him. What makes me cry is being separated from my beloved Prophet, peace be upon him, and his companions, the horrors of the time of death, and the standing in front of Allah on the day when the secrets will be revealed. And I do not know will I then go to paradise or hell. Remember Allah in good times, and He will mention you in hard times. When you remember those who have passed away, consider yourself one of them. And when you think of involving yourself in some worldly matter, consider first, what will it lead to in the end? Be a scholar or a learner, or a person who loves the scholars or a follower of the scholars, but do not be the filth. Humayd, one of the reporters, asked Hassan al-Basri, who reported this from Abu al-Darda, and who is filth? He replied, a heretic, mubtadi, a religious innovator. Knowledge only comes from learning, and forbearance comes from trying to be forbearing, and whoever seeks what is good will be given it, and whoever avoids evil will be protected from it. When you remember the dead, consider yourself one of them. There were only 3 things that he said stopped him from being under the earth: the brothers who visit me, and under the best types of speech, just as the most delightful fruits are picked, having dust stick to my face when I prostrate to Allah, and going out in the morning or evening for the sake of Allah, i.e. jihad. Ibn Rajab reported, a man said to Abu ad-Darda, advise me. Abu ad-Darda said, remember Allah the Exalted when you are happy, and He will remember you during adversity. Call upon Allah during your joyful days, that perhaps He will respond to you during days of hardship. Abu Darda, may Allah be pleased with him, said, it is better to advise your friend than to sever relations with him, for no one can take the place of your friend if you lose him. Be generous and lenient with your friend, and do not allow an envious person to come between you and him, for in this case, your friend might die tomorrow and you grieve for him. However, how could you grieve after he dies when you have shunned him when he was still alive? Thanks for watching.